Nie, no, to nie. Tavarit! Dawaj! Oh, no. This is just a little bit of theatre. I would like to make a speech about the invisible theatre. Let's introduce the invisible theatre. Actually, it comes from 60s and 70s. There were lots of wars, and the Western society was asking itself, what are the most important things and the right things to do? So, within certain theatrical areas, there was an invisible theatre. That is a theatre that was not just about making money. It was a theatre that was about content. So basically, the invisible theatre is nothing new. The invisible theatres are probably the small theatres, the small community theatres all over Europe. Peter Brook talked 50 years ago about the empty space, the dead theatre, the holy theatre, the immediate theatre, and the rough theatre. I don't want to go on about him, but there were many theatres all over Europe and the world which were the invisible theatres, the small theatres. Now, at this point of time, in 2020, the only theatres that actually did things were the small theatres. Theatres for like 30 people, for example. The big theatres couldn't do this because they couldn't earn enough money just selling 30 tickets. But European governments realize that the small community theatres are keeping the mental well-being of people in difficult communities alive. So, finally, the city governments all over Europe realize how important the small community theatres are, so we must make the invisible theatres visible all over Europe. That is how we will look after all the people in our communities. That's why we have made a cooperation with other theatres and a special theatre in Warszawa, in Poland, a Polish theatre company. But we are open to everybody. We want to hear your stories about your small communities, your small theatres, because together we are strong, and together we will make wonderful art to help everybody.